Monday, I actually saw Sinners, and though it is Thursday, the day that the first screenings come out, I'm only just getting to this video. I will say that there's possibly some difference in what people may be thinking the movie is and what it actually is. I wouldn't say it's a supernatural action horror. I would say it's a little bit historical fiction supernatural horror with some action. Ryan Coogler does a great job of creating a world based off of a world that we previously existed in 1932 Mississippi, uh, with the characters of Smoke and Stack, both played by Michael B. Jordan, trying to basically create a life for themselves in the South after spending some time in the North and probably causing a lot of trouble. Coming back to a place that they had already previously caused trouble to kind of create a legitimate business. I mean, that's kind of the just idea of where everything kicks off. And we already know that it obviously does not run smoothly. I would recommend this because when people talk about like, oh, everything's a remake, everything. No, I feel like this is a very unique take on a certain horror genre. If you've seen the trailers, you have an idea of what kind of monsters lurk in this movie. And it does have many typical ideas of what we think, and also a couple things that are unique. And tiny as the spoilers, I don't think it would ruin the movie. I don't know if they talked to Hailee Steinfeld about her actual like history, but there's a line in the movie that I'm not sure if it was made because of who Hailee Steinfeld is and her family, or they wrote it and it was just coincidence. Again, it doesn't ruin anything about the movie. If you look it up, you'll probably look at that, go watch the movie, you're like, oh, okay, I see what you're talking about. I would give it a good solid 8 out of 10. It's not technically perfect. I feel like there are some points at which they have a couple issues with lighting, as well as legendary, I can't remember his name. One of the older actors I know very well. If I can type this out, I'll write it out. There is a point in the movie where I know he's talking and I can't fully understand him, and I'm not obscenely hard of hearing. It may just be something that how he was saying stuff. But again, I would say go see Sinners today, tomorrow, over the weekend, anytime. If you need to save that money, Tuesday is where it's at, honey, because that's usually when the cheapest day is at most theaters, as long as you have a membership. But seriously, go catch Sinners. It is a trip.